Alright, so now that we're connected to Mongo and we have a user schema, we can go ahead and test it out by importing some data. To do that, we're going to make a seeder function along with some users to throw into the seeder. So we're going to call this data. We're going to make a new file in that folder called users.js. And in here, I'm going to import Bcrypt. Now we have not installed this yet, so we're going to do it right after I import. So Bcrypt.js. And this is used for salting and hashing passwords. Right here is going to be used for hashing, and in user model we're going to use it to salt passwords. So hashing and salting you want to do to make sure no one else can see other users' passwords. If you're showing passwords, that is very much not a good thing. So, got Bcrypt right here. I'm going to head back over to our second panel, npm I Bcrypt.js. With that installed, alright. So let's go ahead and make a new array of users. Alright. Make our first user, remember they have a full name. We'll throw in Bobby Bobinson. His password will be very, very secure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because he is all about security. His username will be to make these Bobinson. For his email, Bobinson. Should have chose something easier to spell. Bobinson at mail.com. Boom. And Bobby is in fact an admin, so we're going to put true. Make sure you get a comma there. Boom. Alrighty. Go ahead, copy Bobby. Paste it down 2 more times. We'll put 2 more. I don't know, maybe we'll make this Robbie Robinson. His cousin. Password even more secure, 654321. Username, obviously, R Robinson. Matches email. R Robinson. But he sadly is not an admin. Change that to false. And then we'll push Bob. Just Bob. No last name. Doesn't need one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Very, very, very secure. Bob. He's very original. And then we'll just do bob@mail.com. Cool. Great. And also Bob is not an admin, sadly. Sorry, Bob. Alright, we're going to go down and exports. Exports. Defaults. Users. Alright. And then for our hashing, what we're going to do to hash. So, go to our password for each of them. We're going to type in Bcrypt dot hash sync. Wrap that in parentheses. And then we're going to do a salt of 10. We'll do the same thing for each of these. So go to Robbie Bcrypt dot hash sync parentheses salt 10. Last time Bcrypt dot hash sync wrap in parentheses and salt 10. Boom. And we're good. So this is our list of 3 users we're going to import. Alright, so Next thing we need is our seeder itself. So we'll go back to left over here, File Explorer. We do a new file, seeder.js. Hit enter. Alright, so we're going to need our .env, import .env from .env. We're going to need our users from the data folder. Import users from just data and users.js. Don't forget the .js. Going to import our user model. So user from /models user model.js. And lastly, we need to connect to Mongo. So connect db from /config/db.js. Boom. There we go. So let's connect to our .env file. .config. There we go. Connect to the database. Connect. DB. Connected. There we go. Alright, now we're going to make a new variable, new function. Initiate that function. We're going to call it import data. So this will import any data we have from the data file we just made, the users file. So this will also be an async function. We go async parentheses not plus equals. Throw in our curly braces, wrap in a try catch. Our error in the try. So first we're going to clear anything that's in the database, because we don't want any old information if we are importing new information. So once we want to import new data, we gotta toss out all the old information. So clear database before we import. Alright, so we want to await our user, want to delete anything that is in there already, all the old stuff. Because once again, when we are importing, we're going to put in all the old stuff plus all the new stuff. So if we delete any of the old stuff, it's okay, because we're going to get it all back once we insert it again. We have deletes, and we need insert all of our new things. So insert many, and then throw in our users straight from the data right here. Boom. Alrighty, that is good to go. Oops, we don't want that. You don't have to use semicolons here, but I just have a habit of doing it, so do what you will. Alright, in our catch, we're going to console log the error if we have one. Console, not console log, console.error. And we'll do string literal with our error. Alright, and if there's an error, we're going to exit process.exits 1. Boom. Alright. So, to clear all of the old data, we need a new function. We'll call it destroy. Destroy data. There we go. We've got to do it with aggression, because we're destroying it all. Do our try catch, error. Alright, so remember we got to clear the database. Alright, spell database before we import. Alright, so we'll await our user, and we'll put delete menu. And so to be more clear, this function is just going to be to get rid of all the old data. This function, when we import new data, it's also going to get rid of all the old data. Oh, here we go. We'll console log. If data has been deleted, we'll console log data deleted. In our catch, we're going to go and do the same thing. We just copy and paste from import data. There we go. Very good, very good. And then we're going to need some pretty simple boilerplate. Just going to put if process.env, not env, arguments, not arguments, argv, there we go. Brackets 2. This is just some basic boilerplates when you're making a Cedar file like this. Destroy data and then imports data. All right. So we're good to go with our Cedar file. Last thing we need to do is head over to package.json, and we're going to need to make some new scripts in order to use this function that we just created, or functions. So we'll go here. We're going to put data imports node Cedar. All right. If we go over to the terminal here, scroll all the way down, we do npm run data imports. Hit enter. Wait a second. Connected. Good. Let's see. Not getting anything. Let's see. Let's go hop over to our cluster, crop collections. Let's see. And here we go. Here are our 3 users. We got Bobby, Robbie, and Bob himself. Alrighty. So now that we have all of our data imported, in the next video we are going to work on our controllers, our routes, and work a little bit with Postman to make the API requests.